think now you've seen that expand into over the years, obviously, these fishing vessels, right? You have just shrimp boats or whatever taking these very circuitous routes off the western coast of Colombia, Ecuador, and Peru, going out into the East Pac, into the Eastern Pacific, around the Galapagos, and up into Central America. That was a big route that came a little bit later in the in the 90s. You also see a lot of containerized cargo, right? Cali Cartel put that on the map, smuggling large amounts of cocaine in legitimate, produce, coffee, shrimp, fish, whatever you can think of, machinery parts, and you have these massive coastal freighters with hundreds, if not thousands, of containers on board. If you don't have specific intel about that one container, you're never going to find anything. So, and they know that. So that's why containerized cargo is very difficult for us. And I think because of this activity now with these kinetic strikes in the Caribbean, and you're starting to see them in the East Pac, these drug trafficking organizations are very adaptable, right? They change quickly to what we're doing. And I had said weeks ago, if not even a month ago, that because of that Caribbean corridor right now is so hot with those kinetic strikes and these boats getting blown up in the East Pac, that they were going to switch, or in the Caribbean, I'm sorry, that they're going to switch to the East Pac, which they did. You've seen a couple boats now that have been blown up in the East Pac. But again, they're going to adapt to that. So I think you're going to see more containerized cargo coming out. They're not going to blow up a container ship, right, with thousands of containers. You're probably going to see a little bit more air activity, right? You're going to see that air bridge open back up between Colombia, Venezuela, into Central America and Mexico. You're going to see the dope starting to go into Panama and being driven up by the Pan American Highway by land to avoid those strikes. And I think also you're going to see more activity with these semi-submersible or fully submersible vessels transporting larger amounts of cocaine, because you have a fully submersible vessel, submarine, very hard to detect, right?
Oh, they are hard to just
So,
okay.
so
Even
I
with
think,
today's technology?
yeah, if you have a fully submersible submarine under the water, pretty hard to. I mean, we can do it, but it's a lot easier having a speedboat going right across the water when you see the bales of cocaine right in the boat. So they'll adapt, they'll change, and they'll try to make it harder for what we're doing.